Hello, and welcome back to the series of Math Modeling Introductory Tutorials. Today in Lesson 2, we are going to explore how we are going to approach the problem. So, first of all, what is a problem? So, there are many scenarios in which you will be doing math modeling. One of them will be math modeling contests. In math modeling contests, the organizers will give you a problem you need to solve. It will be very specific and they will tell you what exactly they will want. However, if you're not building a model for contests, you will need to define the problem by yourself. What the problem do is that it will help you identify the goal of the model and also tell you what to focus on while you construct the model. So now let's look at how do we define a problem if we ever need to do that. So, a math modeling problem should focus on the specific thing you need to solve. This means that it should not be a vague idea, but the exact thing you hope to address. Also, a good problem should provide what the desired solution will look like, which means you should tell yourself what you want out of your model. Do you want a plan or do you want just an answer to a yes-no question? So, let's look at an example. So, a bad problem would be how to control floods. This is very unspecific and very not insightful. Humans have been trying to solve floods for thousands of years, yet there's no quite good result out of it. And therefore, a better problem would be how to best construct dikes to mitigate flood on a small river. This is far more specific and it provides the desired solution. Now, if you have a problem that is given to you from a contest organizer, you probably need to dissect it. You dissect a problem by starting from reading it very carefully, word by word, and then from it, we identify the keywords that relate to the problem and give you hints on how to solve it. Finally, using these keywords and our understanding of the problem in general, we identify the goal the problem wants you to achieve. So, let's look at an example. So, this is a real math modeling problem, and it is about eradicating Ebola. So, in this problem, we have the World Medical Association. They have a new drug that can stop Ebola, and they want you to consider a wide range of factors and find a model to optimize the eradication of Ebola. So first, let's look at keywords. Our first keyword is obviously Ebola, because this problem is about Ebola, and your model should be about Ebola, not malaria or any other disease. Then, another important keyword here is not advanced. This means that because a drug can only focus on patients in the early stages, we should also focus on patients in the early stages. Then, we see that this whole range of things, including the spread of the disease, the quantity of the medicine, it is the suggestive factors the contest organizers would like us to consider. And finally, we will identify the goal of the model, and it is here, to optimize the eradication. This means that we need to provide the best approach to distribute the medicine and eradicate Ebola. Now that we have gained a better understanding of the problem, it is time to define the aim. So, the problem, it gives you the general goal of the model. However, you still need to define your own aim of what you want to achieve through constructing the model. Your aim should be an interpretation of the goal of the model, meaning that it will help you understand the problem and solve the problem by focusing on one direction. The aim should also be achievable and objective, and it will help you connect the verbal problem to the mathematical understanding of the problem, which will help you make a lot of simplifications. So, Looking back at our Ebola example, we can see that there are two possible aims. One of them is to find a strategy to distribute medicine and eradicate Ebola in the shortest possible time. Or another one might be to do the same thing with the least death. Actually, both of these aims make a lot of sense, and there are both reasons, a lot of things you can argue about why you should choose one aim over the other. So it is up to you to decide on what aim you're going to choose. And that is all I have to say about how we approach the problem. Thank you for listening.